Hey students, it's Miss Bone here. And today we are going to slow it down a bit with your lesson and take some time to, number one, get some practice with those virtual manipulatives, but also more importantly, use those virtual manipulatives to really dig into identifying some equivalent fractions, equivalent meaning the same size. So today we're really going to take some time to dig in to what happens to fractions when you start dividing them into more pieces. And you might be like, wait, what? What is she talking about? Okay, I'll show you with the visual. Let me share my screen. And today's slide should look like this. And today's slide is great. You've got these rectangles and trapezoids, and they're divided into these equal parts. These rectangles are divided into, you got it, fourths. And these trapezoids are divided into 3 equal pieces, thirds. That's right. However, we want to see what happens when we start taking one of them and dividing it into more pieces. Because this fraction here is 1/4. But now if you notice on the bottom of the slide, it says it wants you to create a new fraction. And they want you to create a new fraction of 2/8. Same thing over here with the trapezoids. You've got 1/3 with both of them, but they want you to try to create 2/6 with one of them. So let's start doing that. And I think I'm really going to concentrate on the triangles today because the rectangles, they're a little bit easier for us to sort of maneuver and manipulate. We kind of tend to just go right towards splitting it right down the middle. So it's not as challenging to, I'll even turn it around. Many of us might take our virtual manipulatives and go boom, right down the middle that way. And then instead of one big piece here, we end up having 2 big pieces, right? And we kind of look at rectangles very easily that way. Split down the middle, we think of sandwiches, we think of some pizzas are rectangles, we think of lots of ways. But triangles, we're not super familiar with taking triangles and dividing those into more pieces. So the first thing, we're going to jump over to these visuals. And the first thing, we want to leave 1/3 alone because this fraction up here looks wonderful. It's 3 equal parts, one of them is shaded. But down here, we've got 2/6. Right off the bat, there's like lights going off in my head because if I see 6 in the denominator, I know I need 6 equal parts. And when I look at that trapezoid, I do not see 6 equal parts. So I want to take some of these really great manipulatives here, and I want to make this trapezoid be 6 equal parts. Now, here's the thing. Unlike the rectangle, you kind of can't just jump over to the triangles and just go down the middle. Why can't you just go down the middle? That's right. If you just take the divider and you slice that triangle right down the middle, when we look at those aren't actually equal pieces. The top piece looks like another triangle. The bottom piece looks like a trapezoid. The bottom piece looks bigger than the top piece. There's a whole lot of things going on with dividing our trapezoid like that. So we want to make sure that we really stick to that big idea that fractions are only fractions because they're divided into equal parts. And I know you guys learned all that many slides and lessons ago. So let's make sure with the triangles that we definitely go vertically so that we can look, see, now I've gone vertically and I can see that the left half of my triangle is exactly the same size as the right half. And I'm going to do that. I don't know. How many times am I going to do that? Well, right now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. How many pieces do we need? We need 6 pieces. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to divide that one up as well. I need to reorder that piece. It fell to the back. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to go to arrange. I'm going to go to order. I'm going to click bring to the front. And then I'm going to jump to my last little dividing piece. I'm going to make sure to swing it vertical. I'm going to bring it over to this last third, and I'm going to divide that third right in half. Now, do I have 6 pieces? Let me make this one a little longer so it's easier to sort of see. Yep. Do I have 6 pieces? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. Now that I have 6 pieces, I think we can notice that just because I divided that third into 2 pieces and now they're sixths, it's still the same size as 1/3. Wow. And what does that tell me about the size of fractions as the denominator gets bigger, right? Because 3 is just 3 very simple pieces. The second, our new fraction, the denominator got bigger. We have 6 now. What happened to those pieces? The more pieces you cut, boys and girls, the smaller the fraction gets. Good luck with your lesson today. I know you can do it.